Oh! I mentioned to my daughter, and she cracked up. She laughed because she knew well enough that I haven't been looking forward to this sort of thing.
Why not?
Because I'm a private person. That's why.
No time for nonsense. 86-year-old Peggy Hughes is as strong and sharp as a taiaha, and she doesn't mince her words.
I'm very, sceptic about some of the reporters because of some of the stuff they put in to suit themselves.
Peggy is straight up, and although she's been interviewed by media several times, she's never even read a single article about herself. So we showed her one.
Oh, God, that Western Point thing, was it? Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, do you like the photos?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, that's not too bad. I remember that part. Okay. That's nice.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you like what's been written about you. You have a reputation, Peggy.
Oh, God. I don't know. I'll be glad when this day's over.
The humble Peggy Hughes is in fact a legend on Auckland's Northshore, having lived there for the last 6 decades. She helped found the Maori Women's Welfare League on the shore in the 1960s, and around about the same time she began serving as a volunteer. In 1973 she was asked to officially register as a Maori Warden and was recently honoured by the Auckland District Maori Council for her 48 years of service. She did it all while raising 4 children with her husband Michael Hughes, a former petty officer in the Navy who died in 2015. One of her daughters also now serves as a Maori warden. As we follow her on the beach, she tells me it's an important job she's always enjoyed.
Hello. We're just coming through here to see if everything is okay. You had any problems with young children come through?
It's no problem.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. Yeah. So you've been all right so far?
Thank you.
Okay. All the best. Have a good day.
Thank you.
There are days like this where the job is friendly and kind. But there are other days where wardens have had to call for extra help.
And we work a lot with the police, and they're pretty good. Some of them.
It's a community that's changed a lot in the 60 years she's been on the beat.
Before all of this really bad stuff has actually come out, it used to be these LSD and all this sort of thing, and what's that? Children. They see a parked car, especially a truck, and if it's sort of out of sight, and you go around, and have a look, and you see these kids sitting down there sniffing from the diesel end of the thing. They're sitting there and they're sniffing at all this stuff.
Now the drugs are different, aren't they?
Different now. They've promoted to the worst ones now. The worst drugs.
And what's it like seeing that on the street, the effects of those drugs?
They're like zombies, they're walking around like... And you daren't talk to them because they just lash out and they don't know what the hang they're doing.
But having worked at the Springbok tour protests in 1981 and the recent Black Lives Matter protests, there are some things she says have not changed.
I don't think it's going to go away. That we're stuck with it.
Racism?
Yeah. Whether we like it or not.
I mean, how do you feel about that?
Well, I can't do nothing about it, I've been in a situation when we were at college, at primary, where it never bothered us because we come from a farm. And all the white farmers and all the dark farmers, we all helped each other there, and there was we never thought of racism. But at school, I never realised why the teacher put us on that side and all the white kids were on that side. Never made any difference to us though. And yet I take these forces, okay? You take the Army, Navy and Air Force, and you look at our marae, Navy marae. That's made up of all different nationality, culture, you name it, and they get on very well. Now that's quite an example. And why can't the world carry on like that?
Peggy's service as a Maori Warden in Christchurch after the 2011 earthquakes stands out as an experience she says she won't forget. And then there are the many Waitangi Day celebrations.
I've been in the real worst there. And I could remember one part there I had some new wardens, and every time we get new wardens, and that's the first place I take them is up there to see whether their nervous system is right or not. So I had one say to me, look, I'd like to pull out. Very frightened, you see, of the thing. So I says, okay. And then there was another two. And I say, well, how are you lot going? How do you feel? And they says, oh, you know, do you mind if we sit this one out? And I says, yeah, sit out. So out of that group, there was 5 that sat out. They're very frightened, you see, because it's not like how it is today. It wasn't good. It was more of a danger, really, for different ones in there, especially when it's happening from the protesters' side. There was a lot of learning to be there. It's amazing how now it's really great going there and finding it's more freer, much more happier. This is a nice place I like coming into.
The dollar store?
Hello. Just coming in to say hi. Okay. Everything okay so far?
Good.
Okay. Do you have any problems with any children, young children or anything?
No, that's fine.
You know, a lot of the people around this neighbourhood and beyond that as well, they say that you're pretty much a local legend, a local hero. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look, I don't know. All I know what I am. Yeah.
What are you?
Myself. Just a mother, grandmother, great-grandmother. That's it. I'm pleased that I've achieved everything that I've done.